Following on from a really nice consultation that I just had in clinic, face to face with a potential client, we have been discussing what is natural, what's a natural eyebrow. And I just wanted to discuss that further because I think it's really interesting. The naturalness is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? What one person deems natural, another person won't. So for me, a natural brow is ultra realistic, a bit messy, a bit undone. It doesn't sit perfectly because natural hair doesn't sit that way. And before we start messing around with them and plucking and over tweezing and waxing and all the rest of it, our eyebrows when we were younger do look a bit unkempt and undone and fuller and a lot more natural because they are a natural eyebrow. As we get older, we start messing around with makeup, we follow trends, we over tweeze, and then we start using conventional makeup over the top of them to make them look filled in again, basically, from what we've tweezed away. And then the other, for me, that's an ultra realistic brow. Then the next one down for me is what I call a hair stroke brow, which is a similar thing, but a bit more groomed and a bit more neat, if that makes sense. So again, in my eyes, still natural. And then next one down from that is what I call a soft shaded brow. You might know it as powder brow. That again can, if it's implanted correctly and gently, that can look like a very soft diffused colour in the skin, which again I think does look natural. But interestingly, my client that I just spoke to, when I was explaining to her about the different types of brows that we could do for her skin, etc., the general consensus was that hair strokes wasn't going to work for her skin tone, for her skin type. It wasn't going to be the right treatment for her. She's a redhead like me, and she's very, very sensitive, and she has very dense hair at the front of her brow and then none from the mid to the ends. And so getting a nice blend with just a natural hair stroke brow is going to be very difficult. So I was trying to advise to have a soft shaded brow or powder brow. And she was very reluctant because she said, how can anything other than strokes look natural? And that's kind of made me think, well, actually, yes, definitely, you have a point. But then also, other people may look at a very strong, bold, what I call block brow, and think that looks natural because they're used to having their makeup look that way, and so therefore, to them, that's their natural look. So the point of this is just have a think about, like, what is natural to you? What is your natural? Because your natural isn't going to be the same as mine or somebody else's. And for example, if you look at my website and you see natural brows, but you're used to penciling yours in heavier, then I'm probably not going to be the right artist for you. You might need to find somebody that does a stronger look to match what you deem as natural. Now I feel like I'm waffling a little bit. So yeah, anyway, hopefully that has given you some food for thought on the whole natural front. And I'd be really interested to see what you think.